Premiums are rising, so it's really important to shop around. Now, comparison sites are a really good starting point, so sites like confused.com, but bear in mind that not every insurer or policy comes up on these sites, so there are other things you should do too.
Right.
I recommend looking for providers or policies that have a high rating from consumer bodies like De facto or Which. I know that Which, for example, won't award Best Buy status to an insurer who has a higher than usual rejection rate for claims. I would say if you're planning to take 3 or more trips, then get an annual policy.
Okay.
Then there's region. So European only tends to be the cheapest, with international plus USA being the most expensive because of the cost of medical care in the USA. If you're going somewhere else internationally, then you can get worldwide that doesn't include US, which is what I'd look for. Then you can get specific insurance for things like cruises, being over 65, winter sports. Cruise cover covers things like being cabin bound due to illness.
Okay.
So if you're cabin bound for 24 hours, you'll get reimbursed for that and for any excursions that you miss as well. Most insurers actually use the same third-party service to carry out their questionnaires.
Okay.
So it can just mean that you get sort of mass rejections. But there are specialist companies such as insurancewith.com or Insure Cancer who are specialists in providing care to people who have medical conditions. The screening is a bit more detailed and it takes into account the kind of nuances of your specific condition or treatment. You can find a list of these specialist insurers at moneyhelper.org or beaver.org. Now, if you're struggling to get annual cover because of a pre-existing medical condition, you might be better off going for a single trip policy. But yes, it's really important to be completely honest about any and every medical condition that you have. If you're not, and you need to make a claim, your insurer could invalidate your policy and you could have to pay astronomical sums.
It's just going to come back and haunt you in the end if you really, really need it.
Exactly. I mean, I heard of one person who lost £66,000 because of this. And if you're worried that the standard medical questionnaire isn't allowing you to provide enough detail, it's best to call your insurer and go through it over the phone. Now, menopause medication is an interesting one because there's lots of conflicting advice out there over whether or not you need to disclose that you're taking HRT. So I would err on the side of caution, check with your insurer directly, and if you're in any doubt, just disclose that you're taking HRT. A GHIC, which was previously called an EHIC, it's a medical card that you carry around with you, which entitles you to receive medical treatment at the same rate that a local would pay in the country that you're visiting. So it can cover medical treatments, medicines, that kind of thing, but it won't cover, flights home if you need them, or ambulance costs or general disruption to your trip. So while they're a really good thing and an important thing to have, it's essential that you have a travel insurance policy as well. Some accounts such as Nationwide Flexi Plus or Monzo Max do include travel insurance and other perks for a monthly fee. And this can be cheaper than having separate policies. I know that Monzo Max, it costs £17 a month and it includes travel insurance, phone insurance and breakdown cover. But it's down to you to make sure that that insurance definitely covers everything that you need. So you'd need to declare medical conditions which could push the premium up. But it's worth also looking at your home contents insurance because this can cover lost, stolen or damaged possessions that are on your person anywhere you are in the world.
What about travel in the UK? Do you need insurance for that?
You don't need insurance, but it's worth having.
Okay.
Now, if you have annual insurance, you may well be covered for trips within the UK anyway. If not, you can take out staycation insurance, which will cover things like trip cancellations or baggage loss. It's really affordable. Prices start at a few pounds for a weekend.